Hello, Julie.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hey, guess what day it is today? Oh, but you know it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Julie and I are here in the wonderfully renovated North Walpole branch of the Walpole Town
That's a
Library.
mouthful.
I know, we're going to have to shorten that up because, I mean, every week I'm saying the same thing and not getting it right. So maybe we don't really need
We'll
it.
have to practice.
We'll have to practice.
We'll just say we're here in our usual spot.
Perfect.
And then if we're not in our usual spot, we'll say, but typically we're in our usual spot.
Yes. So yes, that's where we are. We are in our usual spot here in North Walpole at the lovely North Walpole branch of the Walpole Town Library.
There you go.
I know. So Julie and I are here to do another Tuesday review. And I picked up some really nice books. And one of them even had my name on it. So this one is by Nelson DeMille. And it's called The Maze.
Ooh.
And it's a John Corey book. And John Corey is one of his characters. He's kind of a freelance, but still attached to some military thing. But anyway, he solves all these problems and has all these adventures. And from what I can deduce from his description, he's quite a catch.
Ooh.
Yes. So this is I think this is the third book with John Corey. And it's I love it. I mean, The Maze. It's just
the cover is great. I've never read him before.
Oh wow!
Now, if this is the third one, you know my question.
Oh, you don't have to read them in order.
Okay.
Each one is a standalone. So so Plum Island. I think that's Plum Island. Did you read that? That was one of his first with John Corey, and a very, very good book. But you, like I say, you don't have to read them in order or anything. And each one is a standalone. And so The Maze finds Corey on the same porch, having survived new law enforcement roles in romantic relationships.
Ooh.
Wiser and more sarcastic than ever, Corey is restless and looking for action. And boy, does he ever find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why you were so excited to get this book.
Actually, I know. It's just, woo, John Corey. So, yeah, this brand new.
Brand new.
November.
You don't even know this, but I did the new book report for this week already.
Oh.
And it's got altogether probably over 50 books. But next week is going to be even bigger.
Really?
We just keep, because remember we had that dearth where there were no books because the publishers were having supply chain issues. Well, they are not having supply chain issues anymore. The books are coming in fast and furious.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, we are in for a good season.
We are. We are.
Yep. Oh, I am so excited to get this.
Yep.
I can't wait to go home and just delve into it. And this is a lovely, lovely season because, even though the autumn leaves are out and there are days that are sparkling with sunshine and fall colors, you know that
it's coming.
It's
coming.
So let's just hunker down. So,
yep.
So anyway, this is a good one.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. It's right. And then we have,
wait a minute. This book has your bookmark sticking out of it.
That's right, because I'm reading it. This is Scott Turow, who's, his books are always about law and trials and mysterious happenings. And each of his books, you don't have to read them. You don't have to read them in order. You don't have to read them by book.
Are they reoccurring characters or not?
No, each one is kind of a standalone.
Yeah.
But the physical plot is still it's always Kendall County in, I'm guessing, Michigan. Yeah, so, but he's this character that he has this time Pinky. She's kind of a weird character. But I haven't read too much into it, but it's a good one. It's
good.
Because she's kind of like out of the ordinary. And she has different ideas about how to proceed, which I think is going to get her into real trouble. Sooner or later. But, you know, Scott Turow is always, you can always count on him to give you a really lively story with a lot of plot twists, and makes you think.
Very nice.
Yes. And so this one is pretty good.
A good one.
And I'm just delving into it. Me and Sitting Bull. Okay, now we have, Vince Flynn is, this is a Mitch Rapp person by Kyle Mills, who I guess Vince Flynn and Kyle Mills are co-authors.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
If Vince Flynn is maybe not living anymore?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Because, you know, they did like Robert B. Parker. He has people writing as him.
Yeah,
Agatha Christie now has someone writing as her.
Yeah. Well, Mitch Rapp. It's a Mitch Rapp now.
It's a great name.
It really is. Okay, I think this is Kyle Mills. Isn't he handsome?
He is, yes.
Yeah. Okay, this looks really fascinating.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised that you got your hands on it, because it's been going out fast and furious.
Wow, yeah. With President Anthony Cook convinced that Mitch Rapp poses a mortal threat to him, CIA Director Irene Kennedy is forced to construct a truce between the two men. Ooh. That sounds fascinating.
Yes.
And I love
the cover's very nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's very indicative of, you know, the red, white, and blue.
Right, and the title Oath of Loyalty.
Right.
You know, it seems like that matches.
I know.
Yeah.
This is next on my list.
Well, it's been very popular.
I should say so. So I think this is an older book, but it just looks fascinating to me.
This is on my list to read. Yes.
It's, you know, the lives of the $1 million babies, their heiresses, and you know, and this particular author, Laura Thompson, she did a book about the Mitford sisters from Britain, and it was fascinating. Fascinating.
And you know, those of us who love to watch Downton Abbey, don't we want to know, like, behind the scenes of all that?
Right.
Yeah.
And this one, I think this one is just a really, really interesting book.
Yes. And it's real people.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a haunting reflection on the Gilded Age and its stifled female occupants. Yeah,
so you may be rich, but maybe not happy.
Yeah. Well, money, lots of money doesn't always
ensure happiness.
Yes. So yeah, we know that being heiresses ourselves. We forego that heiress title. But anyway, this looks very, very, very interesting.
Yes, I agree.
And this Laura Thompson is a very good writer.
She is.
So, and it's a nonfiction, so.
And you've toured a lot of those mansions in Newport, Rhode Island, haven't you? Yes. I never have. I've got to do that one time.
Yeah. Although it makes you wonder, like, oh, I would probably be one of the maids. you know, not the one who's really handling the sterling silver.
Right, that's true.
but even so, it's you know, that whole Bellevue Avenue is just chock-a-block full of beautiful mansions. And, you know, and so yeah, it's, you know, it's always good. Well, Newport is a beautiful city.
Yes.
And it's right on, you know, it's right on the river, and so, you know, it's it's a nice place to go and poke around, and there's a lot of very nice outfits that are very willing to take your money.
Oh.
Oh, really? I mean, it's it's Newport.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you always think of Newport as so glamorous. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is in certain points, but there's whole other areas of Newport that are very, very nice and scenic, and it's a great city just to walk around in.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they picked a good place for a lot of their summer mansions.
Well, yes, of course.
Yes.
Of course. And this seems really fascinating.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, the Gilded Age and its stifled female occupants. Ooh, sounds rich. And my oldie but goodie is one of my favorite authors, Peter Robinson.
I'm so excited about this because I've never heard of this guy.
Oh, he's very, very he's British, and so his character is the policeman in the
or as they call them, DCI. I love that, DCI.
Yeah, he's a DCI, and and he's in Inspector Banks, and there's even a TV series.
Is there?
Yes, there is. It's a British one.
Do you know what it's called?
DCI Banks.
Oh, that's what it's called. Duh. Well, I have to look it up.
Yeah, it's
I love those
good.
British police procedurals.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Good. And this Peter Robinson he's a very, very good writer, and his characters they reoccur. But you don't have to read them in order. They get older and they age and so on and so on. But you really don't have to read the books in order to to get the flavor of what they do. But he's a great writer, and you go, and you stay with him through his occurrences, like his divorce, and then he has many affairs. But he loves music, and so he likes different kind of music. So while he's reminiscing, or while he's at home, smoking his pipe and listening to his music, he tells you what he's listening to. And it's mostly jazz.
Yeah.
But anyway, he is just a really good character, DCI Banks. And Peter Robinson is just a great writer.
Great writer.
It's really, really good.
Wow.
So,
I think I'm going to try one.
Oh, I think, you should, because, it's a police procedural, but it makes you think. And the characters that abound in his stories, they're just so interesting. So.
You always pick good ones. And you've never steered me wrong, so.
Well, there you go. Well, you can't go wrong with Careless Love. So that's it for this week.
Wow.
So Julie, we've completed another.
We have.
Yeah. So, but you have to stay tuned on Saturday for Sneak Peek Saturday.
I can't wait to see what you read.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm going to keep it from you to the very last
I
minute.
know, you always do.
Yes.
Oh.
So thank you all for staying with us, and hope you enjoyed it, and you will come and get some of the books that we review, because they're here.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Julie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.